This is due to a shortage of train crew.
1 out of 2 lines closed and 4 out of 5 trains removed. Train stations in Britain woke up this morning with a shortage of trains rarely seen in the UK. For a generation, this is the biggest national railway strike, a movement that could bring the country to a halt.
And I should say I did avoid travelling in the morning. Well, I'm going to be late for work, but we did have some staff slip into the building last night so that they could help open up because I work in a hospital.
Completely understand why they're striking, but if we give a wage increase to the railways, then it's going to be doctors, nurses, and that's going to be inflationary. So I would probably think from the interest of the country to take the very unpleasant hit now, rather than have years and years and years of being in the same situation.
Tens of thousands of railways workers and the London Underground began the network's biggest strike action in more than 30 years to demand a 7.1% wage increase in the face of inflation.
We've now had offers from Network Rail and from the train operating companies, and the executive committee in this building has considered those offers and they've rejected both of them. The Network Rail one was rejected on Friday, and the train operating company one, which was only put to us today, has been rejected this afternoon.
Last-minute talks on Monday failed to make a breakthrough. The Rail Maritime and Transport Union says it will not accept rail firms' offer of a 3% raise, which is far below the rate of inflation, currently running at 9%. However, Boris Johnson's government warned that big salaries raises will spark a wage price spiral, driving inflation even higher.
But if we're going to do these colossal investments, as we are and as we must, we've got to have reform. And we've got to have reform in the way the railways work, and it cannot be right.
Rail passengers across the country have been forced to stay at home after warnings to avoid all but essential travel. Unions, meanwhile, are warning of a summer of strikes as soaring inflation hits the pay packets of workers across the UK.